And it's another whitewash. Yes, my viewers and subscribers, another ODI whitewash. Funny enough, I wasn't even going to review this game. I was just going to let it slide. But because of the performances of a couple of people that actually went out there and tried, I said, no man, it wouldn't be doing any justice to them if I don't come and say something about this game. So, yeah, welcome back, my viewers and subscribers. Another day, another defeat for West Indies. And I must say that, it seems as if it's becoming the norm now where our ODI cricket is concerned. Bangladesh, they just came to the Caribbean here, basically outplayed us in all 3 ODI games. Easy. Batted on the same pitch that we batted on all 3 occasions and made it look as if it's different. It's a different pitch. So, game 3, the final game today. West Indies finally managed to score over 150 runs in an ODI match against Bangladesh in this series. Over 150. So they got 178. Yeah, man. 178 all out. And let me see. They batted 48.4 overs. 178, right? So they still didn't manage to blast the all of 50 overs. They batted 48 out of the overs and they still weren't able to go close to 200. They still weren't able to get 200. Anyway, let me just go through and give you the batting card in case you haven't seen it or heard anything of the game. So we batted first and got 178, right? We had a top score from our captain. Finally, some runs from Nicholas Pooran. He got a score of 73 from 109 deliveries, right? We were actually in trouble when he came to the crease, and this time around he basically changed his approach, stuck around and did some batting. And that is why we complain and we curse when we see these guys come out there and do foolishness, because the ability is there and they can bat. Pooran has the ability, so he just need to use his brain more often. It is as simple as that. Pooran has the ability to bat. So all he needs to do is use his brain. A few of the other guys, I'm not going to say they don't have the ability or they don't have the brain, but we don't put trust in a lot of these guys as much as we trust a couple of the players. Right? So at one point in time where we were actually 16 for 3, right? 16 for 3. I think that's when Pooran joined. And then we went to 83 for 4. But Pooran stayed there and did some work. Shea Hope only made 2. Brandon King made 8. Shamar Brooks, he made 4. Casey Carty came in for the first game of the series. And he did well. He batted and got all of 33 runs, right, from 66 deliveries. And then Rahman Poel got 18. Keemo Paul had 6. Akil Hussain had 1. Romari Shepherd had 19. Gudikish Moti had 2. Alzar Joseph had 7 not out. So the scorecard apart from Pooran is basically cash pot number, or what you could call lotto, super lotto number. Nothing over 35 or 36, whatever the highest number is in lotto and them sort of something. Nothing at all. But at least we saw some fight from the captain, change his approach. And that is why we want it. We are so furious when we are in situations and the captain come and behave as if he has no brain. I still can't get over the way how we got out in the second game when our backs were against the wall and he came and played that reverse sweep, first ball. You understand? And then you see the guy come and play an innings like he did today. It just shows that it's just all about brain, making sure that you read the game situation, apply yourself to the situation and stand up and bat and stop the foolishness. You cannot play 50 over cricket and think you can bully it or behave like how you're doing in T10 and 6 over cricket and them sort of foolishness. So he finally got a half century, his first half century as captain. Right, his first half century in ODI cricket since he has been named captain. Let me correct that. in ODI cricket, right? His first half century in ODI cricket since he has been named captain. And that helped his team to 178. Now, bowling for Bangladesh, it was Islam once again, right? Getting 5 for 28. He had 5 for 28. Ahmed had 2 for 39. Those were the pick of the bowlers. Basically made us look as if we were sitting ducks, so to speak. Now, in terms of the chase, it took Bangladesh 48.3 overs. So basically the same amount of overs that it took us to make the runs, right? We took 48.4, they took 48.3, but the difference is that they lost only 6 wickets. They didn't get bowled out, right? So they finished on 179 for 6, and we had Litan Das getting a half century, getting 50, right? Hussein in the lower part there getting 32, and Captain Tammy Iqbal getting 34 from 52. I think it was at the top. And at the end of the game, we actually saw where he announced his retirement from T20, from international T20 cricket. You understand? So that is how it went for the Bangladesh batting. Let me talk about the guy that actually forced me to make this video now. Gudikish Moti. Probably the only reason that I decided that I was going to make this video. The game finished quite some time. It's quite some time after the game finished I decided to put this video together. And it is simply because of Gudikish Moti's bowling. Man took 4 for 23. Let me look so make sure I'm right. 4 for 23 from 10 overs, 2 maidens. 4 for 23. Right? That is probably the only reason I decided that I was going to make this video. Because of his bowling. And I was watching the game, my viewers and subscribers. It's not like he had a couple of lucky breaks. The guy was bowling good. Hitting the right line, hitting the lengths. You understand? Even when before he started taking the wickets. You know, it's not like he was bowling, giving away any free thing or anything like that. Good line, good lengths. And you see, I understand having left arm spinner in your team and not wanting to bowl them when you have a left-handed batsman at the crease, you know. But sometimes you just need to make a bowl a bowl. You understand? I know we are beginning to match ups and all of these things these days. But sometimes you just need to let a bowl. that is how I see it. So Gudikish Moti ended the day extremely well, picking up 4 for 23. I think that would be his best figures, right? At the international level, if I'm not mistaken. 4 for 23 from 10 overs with 2 maidens. Excellent work. Well done. Gudikish Moti. Right? Nicholas Pooran had a wicket also. Alzari Joseph picked up 1. You know, Joseph had 10 overs for 25 runs, so not too bad. Not bad at all. I mean, a strike bowler, you would be happy to get a couple more wickets from him. But, you know, giving away only 25 runs from his 10 over, that is superb. If he had any sort of runs to bowl at, then probably he would have picked up a couple more wickets. When our batsmen go in and don't score any runs, the other team don't necessarily need to take any risk against the better bowlers. Well, not to say the better bowlers, against the bowlers that, you know, the strike bowlers. They don't necessarily need to take much risk against them. So that basically helped to preserve their wicket. So he had 10 overs for 25 runs, which wasn't too bad at all. Akil Hussein had 10 overs for 45 runs. You know, it wasn't the best day at the office for Hussein. And it's not only like they just went after him, the batsmen. You know, he was bowling short and wide and things like that. So, you know, down the leg side and giving away some runs. So it wasn't the best day for Akil Hussein. But I don't have, you know, I'm not suffering from amnesia. I don't have short-term memory, so I won't go out there and say drop Akil Hussein, throw him away. That would be stupidness, right? I know we like to reason off emotions. He had a poor day. Let us call him out on the poor day that he had and move on. Had a poor day. Hopefully he will bounce back soon. We can't just because the man don't bowl good today, we throw him away. That is foolishness, right? We also had Romari Shepherd, 10 overs, 38 runs. Roughman Powell bowled 1.5 overs before he got himself injured. You understand? I'm not too sure when he came on at the time if I agreed with the move. But he bowled one first over. When he was bowling the second over, he got himself injured. Kimo Paul also injured himself, injured his hamstring. I think he was taking a single when we were batting. I didn't see it at the time, but he got himself injured. And he wasn't able to take the field when we were bowling. So that is how the game went, my viewers and subscribers. Bangladesh winning that game quite easily. You understand? Therefore, sweeping the ODI series. Can you imagine? Well, let me not say can you imagine, because they have some very good cricketers in this format. So, congratulations to Bangladesh, West Indies. I know they are going to do the usual thing, come and talk this and talk that, and then the next series, when we do the same foolishness, they talk the same thing, and then the next series, and they're going to continue on like that. So we're not even going to waste any time talking about them and their foolishness. As I said, my viewers and subscribers, the reason really to come and do this video is to show appreciation for the work that Gudi Kishmoti put in. I mean, the captain made some runs today, but that was overdue based on some foolishness that he would have done throughout the rest of the series. So that is it for this one, my peeps. You can just stay tuned. We're definitely going to be taking a look at the series once we get a chance and in a live show. But I think we need some time to de-stress, man. After a series like this, we need some time to de-stress. So we're going to let some time fly by, and then we basically see if we can touch back base with it. All right, my peeps. Blessings.